And now, the general weather around Alaska.
Starting off this segment with satellite imagery. Not a lot out here over the Bering Sea. A couple of weak bands of clouds pushing into the western areas. The one back here a little stronger than this one, but even that one pretty weak. High pressure covering the central and eastern Bering Sea down to the Aleutians, as well as the interior here, with clouds and areas of light snow and blowing snow here occurring over the eastern North Slope and the Arctic coast, and some areas of light snow here over the eastern interior areas, and then a band of moisture bringing moderate rain this afternoon in toward the Juneau area, with wet snow falling up the Klondike Highway to Skagway. Haines seeing snow much of the day today, and then more showery down toward the southern southeast coast. Big mass of clouds down here associated with a system that's still off the picture there that'll be moving northeastward tonight and tomorrow in toward the southern coast of the Panhandle or Dixon entrance. Otherwise, on today's map, we've got this low south of the eastern North Gulf Coast. Southwest flow pumping moisture into the Panhandle here, and some Arctic air pushing southward with increasing north winds. And so that's changing the rain over to snow at Haines, Skagway, and down along the Klondike Highway there. In the 40s, though, at Juneau, with moderate rain this afternoon, and then some moisture, lighter amounts all the way down toward Dixon entrance. Lingering snow showers, especially earlier today here along the western and central Alaska range. That's starting to taper off a little bit, though. And blizzard warning out for the eastern Arctic coast for tonight and tomorrow. As we'll see for tonight, tight gradient there. Look for west winds gusting to 55 miles per hour with 2 to 4 inches of snow falling, resulting in visibilities and blowing snow reduced to a quarter mile at times there tonight, and actually that's in through tomorrow as well. Winter weather advisory for Skagway, Klondike Highway, Haynesboro area for 2 to 6 inches of snow tonight into at least through midday tomorrow. Otherwise, rain, heavy at times, and breezy conditions there for the remainder of the southeast coast. Dry and cold here over south central Alaska into the interior and east side there. Pick of clouds up here as you head west, and a weak system bringing some light precipitation into the Yukon Delta coast there. Nunivak Island up across St. Lawrence Island. Some light snow for the western Seward Peninsula, and that kind of grazing the northwest coast there. Kivalina right on the edge. Could see some light snow for Point Hope and Cape Lisburne, but nothing like there we'll be getting here on the eastern Arctic coast tonight. High pressure, light winds, dry for much of the Aleutians. Some rain with that weak front for the western Aleutians. And then for tomorrow, a weak low develops along that weak frontal boundary there. Kind of helps keep it back to the west as this high holds over the central Aleutians. Ridge weakening here over the northern Bering Sea, and that allowing disturbances to pass eastward here, again bringing mixed precipitation in the Norton Sound, southern Seward Peninsula. Light snow to the north there, high pressure holding over the interior with clear cold conditions. Central and east side, increasing the clouds here back to the west. Mostly clear and cold, southern Alaska down to Kodiak Island. And still that blizzard warning out tomorrow for the eastern Beaufort Sea coast. And at 1 p.m., the winter weather advisory is due to end for Skagway and Haines and the Klondike Highway, but stays wet with that front right along the southeast coast. This storm passing into the Dixon entrance area, that's going to keep the heaviest rain and heaviest winds to the south of the area there. And then for Saturday, we got a weak low off the north central coast of the Panhandle. That keeps it showery and unsettled over the central and southern southeast coast there. And then precipitation ending Lincoln Island, Glacier Bay in those areas with less wind up in that area. Lighter winds here for the North Gulf Coast, south central Alaska. Clouds, a few clouds starting to increase, especially over the Sitna Valley and into the Kuskokwim Valley there. As this system, that front weakens and links up with that former weak system that was pushing in tomorrow. And for Saturday, first day of the weekend, looks looks cloudy and some light snow here over the western interior. Clear and cold on the east side under high pressure. And way out to the west, a big storm there with increasing southwest flow, this high retreating to the south. That's going to allow this strong southwest flow to progress eastward. So we're looking at strong southwest winds coming across central northern Bering Sea right into the coast for Sunday, Sunday night, and into Monday. Temperatures tonight anywhere from 5 below to 10 above here over the eastern interior. Teens and 20s south central Alaska. 10 to 15 for the Copper River Basin. 20s out to the west, warming into the lower to mid 30s for the southwest coast. Pribilofs mid to upper 30s there for the Aleutians. And the Panhandle, lows in the mid 30s here in the north to lower 40s, central and southern areas. Highs for tomorrow, coldest here in the east and to the north there, especially along the Brooks Range. 5 to 10 for the highs in that area. Teens into the mid-20s for the Tanana Valley. Upper 20s Copper River Basin. Mid to upper 30s south central Alaska. Nice lower 40s with a lot of sunshine for Kodiak Island. Alaska Peninsula mid-40s. And highs in the 40s for the southeast coast. Lows the following morning. Coldest here central and east side, warmest to the west where it's staying above freezing along these coastal areas all the way up into the Bering Strait area and much of the Seward Peninsula, but lows anywhere from 10 below to 5 above over the eastern central interior areas. 20 to 25 southern Alaska, down to around 10 in the Copper River Basin, 30 to 35 for the northern Panhandle, lower 40s down to the south, and upper 30s for the Aleutians. And then the highs for Saturday afternoon, lower 20s here in the Tanana Valley eastward over toward the border. Teens, Brooks Range, upper Yukon Valley area to the eastern Arctic coast. Milder as you head west here into the lower 40s, St. Lawrence Island, Yukon Kuskokwim Delta coast, upper 30s, Bristol Bay. And 30s, south central Alaska, and 40s for the most part over all of the southeast coast.